Families frequently undergo significant challenges due to Alzheimer's disease, yet understanding and awareness of the ailment continue to lag behind its escalating prevalence. The recognition of caregiving, where dementia constitutes a substantial half of all caregivers tending to older adults, is even more deficient. Each year, numerous families receive the daunting news of a dementia diagnosis, often unprepared for the journey ahead. Celebrities like Rita Hayworth and Glenn Campbell, by openly sharing their own diagnoses, have contributed to increasing awareness about the disease and reducing the associated stigma. It's crucial to acknowledge that dementia affects Black and Hispanic Americans at a higher rate than white Americans, a topic still under active research. However, dementia is a condition that can impact anyone, and its origins are still under investigation. The following highlights some notable personalities who have received diagnoses of various forms of dementia, including Alzheimer's disease. Charlton Heston. Renowned as an American actor, Charlton Heston gained fame for his portrayals of historical figures and literary characters. Notably, he received critical acclaim for his depiction of Moses in the epic film The Ten Commandments, and earned the prestigious Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in the historical drama Ben-Hur. Heston's interest in the dramatic arts blossomed at an early age, as he would often enact characters from popular literary works. His passion for acting intensified during a high school play audition, where he discovered his calling. Possessing natural acting talent, he secured a drama scholarship to Northwestern University and, after serving in World War II, dedicated himself to building his acting career. Gracing Broadway stages, his remarkable performances, coupled with his imposing physique and sculpted features, quickly propelled him to stardom in Hollywood. The monumental success of Ben-Hur solidified his reputation as one of Hollywood's premier historical character actors. Beyond acting, Heston was a committed political activist, aligning himself with the civil rights movement alongside Martin Luther King. Charlton Heston tied the knot with actress Lydia Marie Clark on March 17, 1944. Their union, marked by happiness, endured for 64 years until his passing in 2008. Throughout the 1990s, Heston faced various health challenges, including a hip replacement surgery in 1996 and a prostate cancer diagnosis in 1998. In the early 2000s, it was disclosed that he battled Alzheimer's disease. Charlton Heston passed away on April 5, 2008, succumbing to pneumonia at the age of 84. Joe E. Tata. Joseph Evan Tata entered the world on September 13, 1936, in the Bronx borough of New York City, New York. His father, John Lucas, found fame as a vaudevillian, occasionally taking the stage as Rosie the Singing Barber. Securing his inaugural television role in 1960's Peter Gunn marked the beginning of Tata's prolific career as a character actor. Over the years, he made numerous appearances in various shows, often in minor roles. Specializing in science fiction, Tata gained recognition for his roles in Lost in Space and as a henchman on the original Batman, along with notable appearances on The Rockford Files. Tata's later acclaim came with his portrayal of Nat Busicchio on the iconic television series Beverly Hills 90210. Despite a shaky start, the show evolved into a massive hit and cultural phenomenon. Tata's depiction of the benevolent father figure who owned the fictional Peach Pit diner earned him praise. Throughout the show's 10 seasons, Tata graced 238 episodes. Even during the 902 at 10 reboot in the 2000s, Tata reprised his role on 3 occasions. Having retired from acting after his appearance as Principal Frost on the ABC Family sitcom Mystery Girls in 2014, Tata concluded a career spanning over 5 decades. He married Susan Levy on October 30, 1976, and the union ended in divorce. The couple had a daughter named Kelly Catherine Tata. In 2018, Tata was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. His daughter, Kelly, initiated a GoFundMe page to assist with the costs of his car. Even after his passing, the fundraiser continued to generate funds for the Alzheimer's Association. On August 24, 2022, Tata passed away at the age of 85 in a care facility in the Woodland Hills neighborhood of Los Angeles. Tributes from numerous figures in the entertainment industry, including Beverly Hills 90210 co-stars Ian Ziering, Jason Priestley, Tori Spelling, Jenny Garth, Vincent Young, and Brian Austin Green, as well as author Kim Grunenfelder, flooded in. A segment on Good Morning America, showcasing photo and video tributes from the cast and loved ones, quickly gained viral attention following Tata's demise. Ronald Reagan. Ronald Wilson. Reagan entered the world on February 6, 1911, in Tampico, Illinois, USA, born to John Edward Jack Reagan and Nell Wilson Reagan. Accompanied by an elder brother named Neil, Reagan earned the affectionate nickname Dutch due to his Dutchman-like appearance, a moniker that lingered throughout his youth. Commencing his early education at Dixon High School, Reagan secured a scholarship for further studies in economics and sociology at Eureka College. Excelling not only academically but also as an athlete and actor, he ascended to the position of the president of the student body. Post his graduation in 1932, Reagan embarked on a career as a radio sports announcer in Iowa before securing a position with WHO Radio. In 1937, a successful screen test with the Warner Brothers led to a contract with the renowned company. Navigate through the annals of American politics, and you will encounter a name that reshaped the nation's political and economic landscape for a prosperous future: Ronald Reagan. Serving as the 33rd governor of California and holding office for 2 consecutive terms paved the way for his appointment as the 40th President of the United States in 1981, a role he fulfilled until January 1989. However, a glimpse into the life of this iconic figure reveals a remarkable contrast between his early and later years. Interestingly, before delving into politics and establishing a noteworthy career in the field, Reagan pursued a path in entertainment, thriving as a radio sports announcer, actor, and even assuming the presidency of the Screen Actors Guild. After a distinguished career adorned with accolades, Reagan succumbed to pneumonia on June 5, 2004, at his residence in Los Angeles, California. Raquel Welch. Raquel Tejada, widely known as Raquel Welch, stood as an American actress celebrated for her roles in 1,000,000 Years BC, Bedazzled, Fathom, Legally Blonde, and various other films. Rising to the pinnacle of American sex symbols, she captivated audiences when she adorned a sheepskin bikini in 1,000,000 Years BC, a move that catapulted her to unprecedented success. Despite occasional critiques of her acting prowess, Welch managed to charm numerous admirers. Her tastefully executed appearances in Playboy magazine solidified her as the fantasy of many Americans. Notably, she maintained a boundary, never engaging in photo shoots or films involving explicit nudity. Welch penned her autobiography, Raquel Beyond the Cleavage, delving into her childhood, marriages, children, and her journey from pageant winner to sex symbol. Alongside her acting career, she gained fame as an endorser for Lux soaps, Hair You Wear wigs, and Foster Grant sunglasses. In 1975, Welch earned the Golden Globe Award in the Best Actress in a Motion Picture, musical or comedy category for her role in The Three Musketeers. The accolades continued in 1983 when she secured the Western Heritage Awards in the fictional television drama category, shared with producers Roger Gimbel and Lee Levinson and writer Evan Hunter. Nominated for another Golden Globe Award in 1987 for her role in the TV film Right to Die, Welch received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1996 at 7021 Hollywood Boulevard. Recognizing her positive portrayal of Latin Americans, she was honored with the Imagen Foundation Lifetime Achievement Award in 2001. In 1997, Raquel Welch crossed paths with Los Angeles-based restaurateur Richard Palmer, then engaged, leading to a later decision to pursue a relationship with Welch. Despite a 15-year age difference, Richard married Raquel in 1999. However, the union faced challenges and ultimately ended in separation in 2008. Expressing her intent not to remarry and asserting her ability to live independently, Raquel Welch passed away on February 15, 2023, in Los Angeles, at the age of 82. David Birney. Birney came into the world in Washington, D.C. on April 23, 1939. His father, Edwin, served as a special agent for the FBI, while his mother, Jean McGee, transitioned from being a housewife to becoming a real estate agent. Birney pursued education in Brooklyn, Ohio, and proudly graduated from Cleveland's West High School. Recognized for his academic achievements, he gained membership in the National Honor Society and excelled in basketball, football, and track. Possessing a BA degree in English literature with high distinction from Dartmouth College, Birney continued his academic journey at the University of California, Los Angeles. There, he earned an MA in theater arts, specializing in acting and directing under the guidance of Ralph Freud and William Melnitz. Awarded an honorary Ph.D. in humanities from Southern Utah University, Birney also held a teaching assistant fellowship. During his time in the U.S. Army, he achieved success by winning an All-Army Entertainment Contest and receiving the Barter Theater Award in 1965. This led to a fruitful season with the Barter Theater, followed by performances in various off-Broadway and regional repertory theaters. His New York debut occurred with Joe Papp's New York Shakespeare Festival, portraying Antipholus of Syracuse in William Shakespeare's The Comedy of Errors. In 1974, Birney entered matrimony with actress Meredith Baxter, with whom he had starred in the 1972-73 TV series Bridget Loves Birney. Throughout their marriage, she went by Meredith Baxter Birney, and together they welcomed 3 children, Kate, Molly, and Peter. The couple parted ways in 1989. In 2011, Baxter made allegations of emotional and physical abuse during their marriage, which Birney disputed in a detailed statement on his website. Birney passed away on April 27, 2022, at his residence in Santa Monica, California, at the age of 83. At the time of his demise, he was engaged in a domestic partnership with Michelle Roberge. Robin Williams. Robin Williams, the entertainer whose delightful antics brought laughter not only to America but to the entire world, stood as an American actor and comedian adored by both children and adults alike. His endearing clumsiness, whimsical expressions, and clever yet innocent dialogues earned him widespread love. While primarily renowned as a comedian, Williams showcased his versatility by seamlessly transitioning between serious and comedic roles. Garnering 3 Academy Award nominations, he clinched the prestigious accolade for his outstanding performance in the film Good Will Hunting. Despite being the son of a senior executive, showbiz seemed an improbable career path for young Robin. However, his penchant for humor, evident from his school days where he was voted the funniest by classmates, eventually propelled him into a successful career as a stand-up comedian. His journey led him to television, where the hit sitcom Mork and Mindy catapulted him to fame, convincing him of his potential for greater success in the world of movies. Williams experienced 3 marriages. His first, to Valerie Velarde in 1978, resulted in the birth of a son but unraveled due to struggles with alcoholism and infidelity. In 1989, he married Marcia Garces, his son's nanny, and the couple welcomed 2 children. This union, too, proved short-lived and ended in divorce. His third marriage in 2011 was to graphic designer Susan Schneider. Battling alcoholism, drug abuse, and depression throughout his life, Williams was discovered unconscious by his personal assistant on August 11, 2014, with doctors subsequently declaring him deceased. His passing is believed to be a result of suicide. Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson emerged as one of the preeminent boxing legends of the 20th century. Displaying exceptional athletic prowess from a young age, he abandoned formal education during the 9th standard to embark on a career in sports, marking the commencement of an illustrious journey. With each successive match, Robinson delivered formidable performances within the boxing ring, swiftly ascending from amateur status to claim 2 titles. Initiating his professional career in 1940, he dominated opponents with crushing victories. From 1943 to 1951, he embarked on an unparalleled 91-fight unbeaten streak, ranking as the 3rd longest in professional boxing history. By 1951, Robinson boasted a professional record of 128-1-2 with 84 knockouts. He asserted his dominance by holding the welterweight championship title from 1946 to 1951 and securing the middleweight championship title thrice in 1951, 1955, and 1958. His opponents had no answer to his potent and lightning-fast punches, earning him the title of Fighter of the Year twice during his overall career. Despite attempting a foray into the entertainment industry, Robinson experienced limited success in that arena. In 1938, he entered matrimony with Marjorie Joseph, but the union was annulled the same year. They welcomed a son, Ronnie Smith, in 1939. In 1940, Robinson crossed paths with Edna Mae Holly, a club dancer, leading to their marriage in 1943. The couple welcomed a son in 1949, but eventually separated in 1960. Robinson's 3rd marriage occurred in 1965 when he wed Millie Wiggins Bruce, who allegedly exerted control through medication and drugs. In 1969, he established the Sugar Ray Robinson Youth Foundation for the inner-city Los Angeles area. During his later years, Robinson faced health challenges, being diagnosed with diabetes mellitus and subsequently treated with insulin. Later on, he also received a diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease. Casey Kasem. Casey Kasem, a renowned American radio host, disc jockey, voice actor, and actor, left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Beyond his role as a beloved radio personality, Kasem was recognized for his philanthropy and love for animals. Inspired by make-believe ballroom, he chose to pursue a radio career, kickstarting it with the U.S. Army on the Armed Forces Radio Korea Network. Widely known as the voice of Shaggy in the iconic Scooby-Doo series and the host of the immensely successful America Top 40 radio program, Kasem took pride in uniting loved ones and connecting music enthusiasts with their favorite artists. His unparalleled success earned him the moniker, the King of Countdowns, bestowed upon him by fans worldwide. In addition to his radio achievements, he made minor appearances in several movies and lent his voice to commercials and TV characters, leaving behind a lasting legacy that continues to inspire voice artists. In recognition of his dedication and years as a radio host, Casey Kasem received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1981. A testament to his impact, he was the youngest ever inductee into the National Radio Hall of Fame in 1992. The American Druze Society honored him as the Man of the Year in 1996, and he received the prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award at the National Radio Hall of Fame in 1997. The first individual to be so honored in the award's history. Further accolades followed, including the Radio Icon Award at the Radio Music Awards in 2003. Throughout his personal life, Kasem experienced 2 marriages. His first, to Linda Myers from 1972 to 1979, resulted in 3 children. In 1980, he married actress John Thompson, and this union endured until his final days. Stricken with Lewy body dementia in 2013, Kasem, unable to speak during his last days, passed away on July 15, 2014, at the age of 82 at St. Anthony's Hospital in Washington, with his final resting place in Oslo. Rita Hayworth. Known affectionately as the Love Goddess, Rita Hayworth stands as one of the most glamorous actresses in Hollywood's storied history. Renowned for her exceptional dancing talent, she captivated audiences with performances that set her apart from her contemporaries. During the challenging era of World War II, Hayworth brought joy and entertainment to the American people through enchanting dance routines in films such as Tonight and Every Night, Down to Earth, and Cover Girl. Ascending to the status of one of Hollywood's earliest princesses, her life took a tumultuous turn upon marrying Prince Ali Khan, leading to her departure from the Hollywood scene. Following the prince's infidelity, she returned to Hollywood, aiming to revive her career. Rita, a shining star of her generation, graced the screen in over 61 films during her remarkable 37-year career. Unfortunately, her personal life was marred by tragedy, marked by struggles with alcoholism and a series of unsuccessful relationships. In August 1940, she made her inaugural appearance on the cover of Life magazine, a recognition she would receive 4 times thereafter. Rita Hayworth's contributions were further celebrated in 1960 when she was honored with a star on the Walk of Fame at 1645 Vine Street. In 1977, she received the esteemed National Screen Heritage Award. Embracing the persona of the American pinup by the mid-1930s, she underwent a transformation, coloring her hair dark red and adopting the iconic name Rita Hayworth. Her journey through matrimony included unions with Edward C. Judson in 1937, Orson Welles in 1943, and James Hill in 1958. Each marriage brought its own set of challenges, culminating in divorces and separations. Struggling with alcoholism throughout her life, Rita's health deteriorated in the early 70s. She ultimately succumbed to Alzheimer's disease at the age of 68, finding her final resting place at the Holy Cross Cemetery in California. Her daughter, Princess Yasmin Aga Khan, continues to honor her legacy by hosting the annual Alzheimer's Asociación Rita Hayworth Galas. Chaim Topol, the Israeli actor renowned for his portrayal of Tevye a Dairaimon in the musical comedy drama Fiddler on the Roof, has graced both stage and screen with over 3,500 performances. A versatile talent, Topol has not only excelled as an actor, but also as a singer, producer, comedian, voice artist, and illustrator. Throughout his 5-decade acting career, he has left an indelible mark primarily in the theatrical realm, delivering unforgettable performances. While the 1960s and 1970s witnessed his active involvement in film and television, Topol redirected his focus toward the theatrical stage, yet continued to contribute to significant roles in films and television shows well into the late 1990s. As an Israeli artist, he achieved notable milestones in the international show business arena, becoming the first ever Israeli to receive an Academy Award nomination. Simultaneously serving in the Israeli army, Topol showcased his artistic talents with the Nahal Entertainment Troupe, earning an Academy Award nomination for Fiddler on the Roof in early 1972 while fulfilling his military duties. In 1966, Chaim Topol initially assumed the role of Tevye in the Israeli rendition of Fiddler on the Roof, stepping in for the ailing original actor Shmuel Rodensky. His remarkable performance led to numerous offers to portray the character in various versions of the play. Prior to the film adaptation's release, he portrayed Tevye more than 400 times. Post-film, he continued this role in over 2,000 performances across the United States, Canada, Europe, Japan, and Australia. Topol's personal life includes his marriage to Galia Finkelstein in October 1956, with the couple blessed with 3 children, 1 son and 2 daughters. In a delightful twist, His daughter Annette shared the stage with him in a 1995 production of Fiddler on the Roof, portraying the character Shava. Stella Stevens. Stella Stevens, the American actress, famed for her roles in films such as Girls, 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 The Nutty Professor, and The Poseidon Adventure, has left an enduring mark with her appearances in TV series like Alfred Hitchcock Presents, Bonanza, and Santa Barbara. Recognized for her platinum hair, captivating blue eyes, and alluring voice, Stevens is hailed as a beauty of her generation. Notably, she graced 3 Playboy pictorials and earned the Playmate of the Month title in January 1960, simultaneously receiving the Golden Globe Award for New Star of the Year, Actress. Active in her acting career from 1959 to 2010, Stevens amassed over 140 credits to her name. In her screen debut in the 1959 musical comedy Say One for Me, Stella Stevens portrayed one of the chorus girls, securing the Golden Globe Award for New Star of the Year. Actress shared with Tuesday Weld, Angie Dickinson, and Janet Munro. Beyond her acting prowess, Stevens enjoyed success as a model in the 1950s and 1960s, notably becoming the first person photographed illuminated by a single candle and several reflectors, featured on a photography magazine cover. The 1963 comedic science fiction film The Nutty Professor, starring Stella Stevens and Jerry Lewis, provides a humorous take on Robert Louis Stevenson's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Directed and co-written by Lewis, the film claimed the 99th spot on the American Film Institute's 100 Years, 100 Laughs list. In a long-standing relationship since 1983, Stella Stevens has been romantically involved with rock guitarist Bob Kulick. Residing together in Stevens' Beverly Hills home, they sold the house in early 2015, or March 2016, due to Stevens' severe struggles with dementia. Currently, she resides in a nursing home, grappling with Alzheimer's disease, while Kulick consistently makes visits according to various sources. Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett, originally Anthony Dominic Benedetto, stands as a renowned American singer, boasting a prolific career with the release of over 70 albums. Among his notable works are studio albums like The Beat of My Heart, I Left My Heart in San Francisco, To My Wonderful One, A Time for Love, and Life is Beautiful, along with live recordings such as MTV Unplugged, Tony Bennett at Carnegie Hall, and That San Francisco Sun. His repertoire includes hit singles like Rags to Riches, I Left My Heart in San Francisco, Here in My Heart, Stranger in Paradise, The Autumn Waltz, One for My Baby, Young and Warm and Wonderful, It's a Sin to Tell a Lie, and Don't Get Around Much Anymore, among others. Beyond his singing prowess, Bennett is a skilled painter, showcasing his artwork in various public institutions. As the founder of the Frank Sinatra School of the Arts in New York, he has made significant contributions to the artistic community. Bennett's remarkable career has earned him numerous awards, including 19 Grammy Awards, a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, and 2 Emmy Awards. In 1962, Tony Bennett graced the stage of Carnegie Hall in a concert featuring musicians like Al Cohn, Candido, Kenny Burrell, and the Ralph Sharon Trio. This performance, encompassing approximately 44 songs, including favorites like The Best Is Yet to Come and I've Got the World on a String, marked a pivotal success, elevating Bennett's reputation both domestically and internationally. Acknowledging his enduring contributions, Tony Bennett has been inducted into the Long Island Music Hall of Fame and honored on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Additionally, he holds honorary doctorates from esteemed institutions such as Berklee College of Music, the Art Institute of Boston, George Washington University, and the Juilliard School. Having experienced 3 marriages, Tony Bennett's previous unions with Patricia Beach and Sandra Grant concluded in divorces. From these marriages, He shares 4 children, including singer Antonia Bennett. In 2007, Bennett entered into his 3rd marriage with Susan Crowe. Estelle Getty. Estelle Getty, an American actress and comedian renowned for her portrayal of Sophia Petrillo in the sitcom The Golden Girls, had her roots in New York and harbored early aspirations of becoming an actress. Beginning her journey as a waitress in Catskills Borscht Bell Resorts and a performer in Yiddish theater, Getty also ventured into stand-up comedy, although the anticipated audience response remained elusive. Beyond her iconic role in The Golden Girls, she made guest appearances on various television shows, including Fantasy Island, Cagney and Lacey, Blossom, Touched by an Angel, Mad About You, and The Nanny. While her film debut in Teammates cast her as a teacher, commercial films like Tootsie, Mask, and Stop, or My Mom Will Shoot featured her diverse acting skills. Nominated 7 times for an Emmy Award for her role in The Golden Girls, Getty secured a win and shared her personal journey in the autobiography, If I Knew Then What I Know Now. So what? Unveiling revelations about her life, she succumbed to dementia with Lewy bodies 3 days before her 85th birthday. In 1982, Estelle Getty earned a Drama Desk Award nomination for Outstanding Featured Actress in a Play for Torch Stop trilogy and clinched the Helen Hayes Award for Outstanding Supporting Performer in a touring production in 1985. Her contributions to The Golden Girls garnered Golden Globe Awards nominations in 1985, 1986, and 1991, securing a win in 1985. The Emmy Awards recognized Getty consecutively from 1986 to 1992, honoring her with the Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series Award in 1988. Facing health challenges such as osteoporosis, suspected Parkinson's disease, and Alzheimer's disease, Getty's diagnosis eventually revealed Lewy body dementia. On July 22, 2008, she passed away in Los Angeles, California, just 3 days shy of her 85th birthday, with dementia with Lewy bodies identified as the primary cause of her demise. Bruce Willis. Walter Bruce Willis, renowned as Bruce Willis, is a retired American actor celebrated for his diverse portrayals. While he gained prominence with his role as David Addison Jr. in the TV series Moonlighting, he is best remembered for his dynamic performances in movies like Die Hard and The Sixth Sense. Overcoming a stuttering challenge in his youth, he turned to stage performances as a means of conquering this hurdle. Hailing from a family of blue-collar workers, he engaged in various manual jobs before venturing into the realm of professional acting. After enduring a period as an aspiring actor, he secured his inaugural role in an off-Broadway production of Heaven and Earth. His breakthrough arrived when he clinched the role of David Addison Jr. in the series Moonlighting, triumphing over 3,000 contenders. Subsequently, he seized the lead in Blind Date, but it was his portrayal of John McClane in Die Hard that propelled him into superstardom. Willis explored his musical talents, releasing the pop blues album The Return of Bruno, which garnered moderate success. In March 2022, his family revealed his retirement from the entertainment industry due to an aphasia diagnosis. Bruce Willis earned the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series in 1987 for his role in Moonlighting and the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor Television Series Comedy for the same role. Additionally, he received the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series in 2000, recognized for his portrayal of Paul Stevens in the popular sitcom Friends. The French government honored him with the Office of the Order of Arts and Letters in April 2005. In 1987, Willis married actress Demi Moore, and together they had 3 daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah. Following their divorce in 2000, he wed model Emma Hemming in 2009. Willis and Hemming are parents to 2 daughters, Evelyn Penn, and Mabel Ray. The actor's family announced his retirement from the entertainment industry in March 2022, following his aphasia diagnosis. Mabel Albertson. Mabel Ida Albertson entered the world on July 24, 1901, in Haverhill, Massachusetts, to Flora Kraft and Leopold Albertson, Russian-born Jewish immigrants. Her younger sibling was the actor Jack Albertson, renowned for portraying Grandpa Joe in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Their mother, a stock actress, sustained the family by toiling in a shoe factory. Albertson completed her education at the New England School of Speech and Expression. She embarked on her show business journey at the age of 13, earning $5 per performance for playing the piano behind palm trees for a reader. Later, relocating to California, she engaged with the Pasadena Playhouse and transitioned into professional stage work, encompassing stock, vaudeville, and nightclubs, often sharing the stage with Jimmy Durante. In the sitcom Bewitched, Albertson brought Phyllis Stevens, Darren's neurotic, meddling mother, to life. Her character perpetually concluded her stays at the Stevens home by urging her husband, "Frank, take me home. I have a sick television headache." Additionally, she assumed the role of Jack Benny's, 7 years her senior mother, in several episodes of his television series. From 1972 to 1973, she portrayed Mabel, Paul Lynde's mother-in-law, on The Paul Lynde Show. Her repertoire extended to at least one episode of the courtroom drama series Perry Mason, appearing as Carrie Wilson in the season 6, 1962 episode titled The Case of the Hateful Hero. Albertson's voice resonated on Dress Rehearsal, Joe Rhine's Dress Rehearsal, and The Phil Baker Show. Beyond her performances, she contributed as a writer for radio programs. Broadway acknowledged her presence in productions such as The Egg, 1962, and Xmas in Las Vegas, 1965. As per her former daughter-in-law, Cloris Leachman, Mabel Albertson succumbed to Alzheimer's disease on September 28, 1982, at St. John's Hospital, concluding 7 years of health struggles in Santa Monica, California, at the age of 81. Her ashes found a final resting place scattered into the Pacific Ocean. Dana Andrews. Dana Andrews, born Carver. Dana Andrews stood out as an American actor celebrated for his performances in movies such as Laura and The Best Years of Our Lives. Originating from southern Mississippi in Covington County, he was the offspring of a Baptist minister and his spouse. His academic journey included enrollment at Sam Houston State University. Initially drawn to singing, he aspired to become a vocalist before venturing into acting. After overcoming significant challenges, he secured a pivotal role in the Western film Lucky Cisco Kid, directed by H. Bruce Humberstone. His breakthrough to a leading role occurred with the movie Berlin Correspondent, marking the commencement of attention-grabbing performances in subsequent films like Crash Dive and The Oxbow Incident. Achieving stardom in the 1940s as a young man, he confronted struggles with alcoholism in the latter phase of his life, leading to a decline. Eventually, he managed to overcome this addiction and actively collaborated with the National Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence. One notable entry in Andrews' filmography is the 1972 spy thriller Innocent Bystanders, directed by Peter Collinson, and featuring a cast including Stanley Baker, Geraldine Chaplin, Donald Pleasance, Sue Lloyd, and Darren Nesbitt. The narrative follows an aging British secret agent assigned to repatriate a defecting Russian scientist, concluding his cinematic journey with Prince Jack in 1985, a film directed by Burt Lovett portraying insights into the workings of the Kennedy administration. Andrews shared the screen with actors like Robert H. Hogan, James F. Kelly, and Kenneth Mars. In matters of matrimony, Dana Andrews experienced 2 unions. His initial spouse was Janet Murray. Their union solemnized on December 31st, 1932, yet tragically shortened by her demise in 1935. Together they welcomed a son named David, who pursued a career as a musician and composer. 4 years after the loss of his first wife, Andrews entered into wedlock with actress Mary Todd. The couple was blessed with 3 children, Catherine, Stephen, and Susan. His departure on December 17, 1992, arrived shortly before his 84th birthday with Alzheimer's disease, marking the concluding years of his remarkable life. Charles Bronson. Fee. Charles Bronson, the American actor renowned for his contributions in the 1970s and 1980s, left an indelible mark with his tough guy persona. He held sway over the film industry, portraying hard-hitting characters with finesse, establishing himself as one of the most skilled and adaptable actors. His prowess in vigilante roles elevated him to unparalleled stardom within the genre. Originating from a background as a coal miner and later an Air Force officer, Bronson found his true calling in uncredited roles in various films. The 1950s witnessed his ascendancy with roles in gritty crime and Western drama films, culminating in his breakthrough performance in The Magnificent Seven. Throughout his career, he dedicated himself to honing his acting prowess and artistic talents, leaving an enduring legacy with iconic roles such as Paul Kersey in the Death Wish series and notable films like The Stone Killer, Mr. Majestic, Hard Times, and Assassination. In matters of matrimony, Bronson experienced 3 unions. His initial marriage to Harriet Tendler transpired in Philadelphia in 1949, resulting in the blessing of 2 children before their separation in 1967. Subsequently, he entered into matrimony with actress Jill Ireland on October 5, 1968, leading to the addition of a child and the adoption of a daughter. This union persevered until Jill Ireland's passing in 1990. 8 years later, Bronson embarked on his 3rd marriage with Kim Weeks, a former employee of Dove Audio. This union endured for 5 years until his demise in 2003. Acknowledging his contributions, Bronson received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in December 1980. The twilight years of his life were marred by declining health, marked by Alzheimer's disease and a hip replacement surgery in 1998, with his final moments occurring on August 30, 2003, at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. James Doohan, born in Vancouver, British Columbia. Doohan, the youngest among 4 siblings of William Patrick. Doohan and Sarah Francis hailed from Northern Ireland immigrants. William Doohan, his father, born in Belfast, was a pharmacist, veterinarian, and dentist, belonging to the Pharmaceutical Society of Ireland. Operating a chemist shop in Bangor, he reportedly pioneered an early version of high-octane gasoline in 1923. Doohan's 1996 autobiography delved into his father's severe struggles with alcoholism. In 1939, Doohan enlisted in the Royal Canadian Artillery, specifically the 14th Midland Field Battery of the 2nd Canadian Infantry Division. Transferred to the 13th Field Regiment within the Canadian 3rd Infantry Division's 22nd Field Battery. He rose to the rank of lieutenant by 1940. Sent for training in Britain before Operation Overlord, he encountered combat during the D-Day landing at Juno Beach as part of the 20th Wave, alongside the Reginier Rifle Regiment at Nain Sector of Juno Beach. Doohan's married tale journey involved 3 unions and 7 children, 4 including Christophe, with his first wife Janet Young, leading to their divorce in 1964. The marriage to Anita Yeagle from 1967 to 1972 yielded no children. In 1974, at 54, he married 17-year-old Fan Wenda Braunberger, with William Campbell, a Star Trek guest actor, as the best man. Doohan and Braunberger became parents to Eric, Thomas, and Sarah in April 2000, around his 80th birthday. 80. On July 20, 2005, at 5:30 a.m., Doohan passed away at his Redmond, Washington home due to pulmonary fibrosis complications, believed to be linked to wartime exposure to harmful substances. Subsequently, his body was cremated, and a memorial flight to space, scheduled for the following fall, carried a portion of his ashes, 1 4-ounce or 7 grams, along with 308 others, including Project Mercury astronaut Gordon Cooper. Arlene Francis. Francis entered the world on October 20th, 1907, in Boston, Massachusetts, born to Leah and Aram Kazanjian. Her Armenian father, studying art in Paris at 16, discovered the tragic fate of his parents in the Hamidian massacres perpetrated by the Ottoman government in Turkey between 1894 and 1896. After immigrating to the United States, he became a portrait photographer, establishing his studio in early 20th century Boston. In her later years, Kazanjian, too, took to painting, creating works featuring dogwoods, rabbits in flight, and other nature scenes, which she auctioned in New York. Marriage touched Francis twice. Her first union, spanning from 1935 to 1945, linked her with Neil Agnew, a Paramount Pictures executive, culminating in a 1945 divorce. Revealing in her autobiography that she never loved Agnew, Francis met producer and actor Martin Gable during this marriage and fell in love. Encouraged by Gable to pursue a divorce, the decision led to turmoil as her parents cherished Agnew like a son. Despite initial disapproval, Francis wed Gable, and the couple faced challenges, including societal judgments over her divorce. On May 26, 1963, Francis encountered a grave car accident, driving alone from a Long Island theater to Manhattan for a live telecast of What's My Line? A collision on the Northern State Parkway resulted in her skidding, jumping the divider, and colliding with another car, causing a fatality. Francis endured a broken collarbone, concussion, and multiple cuts and bruises. Renowned for donning a heart-shaped diamond pendant, a gift from Gabel, Francis wore it consistently during her What's My Line appearances. In 1988, a mugger seized the pendant as she exited a New York City taxi. At the age of 93, on May 31, 2001, Alzheimer's disease and cancer claimed Francis's life in San Francisco, California. She found her final resting place in Roosevelt Memorial Park in Traverse, Pennsylvania. Let's remember the strength and resilience they showed in the face of such a challenging condition. While their stories serve as a reminder of the impact of dementia on lives, let us also focus on raising awareness and supporting research for better understanding and treatment. Thank you for joining us on this journey to honor these remarkable celebrities, and may their legacies inspire hope and progress in the fight against dementia.